I hope I can do this and loop all the information around for you so you can see the true model of our universe and of all universes of infinity. So this will explain how a black hole created our current universe and how they're a part of the chain of infinity, just like stars and black holes, okay? And galaxies and galactical sized black holes, which everything will eventually black hole. All right, so on a black hole, there's the accretion disk and the event horizon. That's the point at which infalling matter gets pulled in to the accretion disk by gravitation, and there's a little place called a hot spot where infalling matter can't go in any further, so it sits and spins and builds up energy. And that little hotspot is what created the Big Bang of our universe, when a super black hole exploded, leaving behind that little hotspot of spinning at high speed with all the force of that black hole pulling it like a top on an axis behind it as the universe exploded and is spinning into free and stable space cleared by that black hole, okay? Because it pulled all the matter in, so now there's basically absolute space. And also on a black hole there are jets that like X-ray, high-powered X-ray and gamma jets that get ejected like gas, right? Also, but what happens on the other side of a black hole is it shrinks matter down so far, so small and so fast that it breaks the speed of light and could pierce right through an atom, like a mosquito going right through skin, right? To us it's small, but to them it's like huge. It's like a net. So or like when they tried to shrink the Honda car down to like 1/1000th of the scale, just the physics didn't work, right? Well, it changes, and size does matter, and that's what black holes do. They convert spatial matter to dimensional matter. They shrink it down, right? Okay, so just imagine like breaking the sound barrier. It's smooth sailing after you do, right? It pierces everything. On the other side of the black hole, for the matter it's all like super negative, right? So it pulls back in on itself and starts to form a disk, a huge like galactical like 10,000 times our universe. And that disk, because disks in space form spheres, like the protoplanets that were formed in our solar system, and it starts to form like a super cluster of stars, if you call it, or galaxies, and that pulses probably for billions and billions of years until it builds up positive energy and starts expanding out, like a star. Eventually that'll black hole and create another one, right? Or get sucked up by another part of it. So that's basically it. Yeah. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah, so the dark matter left behind is a byproduct of the black hole. Like it does something to matter, like it charges it negatively or something, or strips away its positive energy. So that could explain the dark matter. Something to do with that, I don't know, but yeah. But so maybe it's like the universe is inside itself, and every particle is the God particle, because it all rotates through the same form, and form is function. And that's the beauty of matter, is that it could be any particle. So that's how stardust becomes a flower, and then it all goes back. And black holes break matter down to their most absolute root form, at least relative to us. See what I'm saying? So those spikes are like, it's like maybe that they're everywhere, running through everything, and that's kind of the ether that makes the sub-ether, the sub-quantum, it's got to be. That's why there's more space between particles, is because than actual matters, because there's more potential energy unlocked within it. Yeah, you if you split an atom, it doesn't really do anything. it has barely enough um, energy to kill an amoeba. But if you split the nucleus, the heart of the atom, sure, yeah, then you get big, you know. But so it's like that with every particle, you know, because every single particle, if you go to the center of it, infinitely contains more sets of eventually, if you go down within a cloud of an atom, you'll start to see galaxies and universes and galaxies and stars and planets and another planet with an ocean and with water, and then inside that hydrogen atom, and then inside that's another universe. So it all repeats and it remembers for you. And I've probably said this an infinite amount of times, but the infinity has all the time in the world. So, yep, it's a beautiful thing. And I think the true shape of the universe, not our universe, but like infinitely, the way the repeating pattern looks like a bugle or a zipper or a like an ice cream cone, like the cone shape with the swirl at the end. You know, that's a black hole. Like how a neutron star looks when it's getting pulled into a black hole. That curve, it's a curvature of space and time, and you know, it's that is the true shape. If there is like a God particle or something, I guess. But yeah, so nothing new, nothing changes. It just all rearranges, and you know, it's beautiful. So that's how it works.